Hello Tim, this is Damon, X-Treme Bait Tanks. Your two custom 20-gallon bait tanks are ready. Both tanks have a lower 3/4 inch drain, inside white walls, 110 spray bar. So when you put your minnows down here, they'll be able to cluster, and the spray bars are a very comfortable environment for them. Serial number in the top right hand corner of both tanks. We put an extra large skimmer, and the reason for that, as you can see, you have water coming out this skimmer. This is a great application for minnows. I'm sending you with the double socks that go over the standpipe down below, but you may want to consider taking this capping that off, and placing your skimmer bag right there. Now watch what happens when I do that. That water starts to intensify. It's going to rise, and you have nothing but skimmer only. Never let these bags dry dirty. When you're done, turn them inside out, rinse them, let them air dry, or put them right back on the tank. You'll get a whole season out of it. The two cords running out of the back, one is for the pump. The other one is for your chiller. These are your chiller fittings. So you'll connect your chiller line here to the chiller and back, drop the probe into the bait area, set your thermostat, and that will manage the temperature of this tank. Here we have the chiller hooked up. We're gonna let it run overnight. We've got the thermostat set at 55 degrees. And you can see the line comes out the back. Does not matter which port that goes in, and the other line is your return. That's your cold water. This pump feeds the chiller, and here's the chiller line. So what it does is it pulls water up from the filter area through this fitting into the chiller and back and spills in. So the cold water is brought in here and introduced back over through the spray bar. So Tim, I want to point out a couple of things here. On the spray bar, at the bottom is a hole, so it's shooting oxygen down into the water, and the spray bar also generates oxygen in the water when it's hitting. This is hooked to a Danco Venturi. If you ever put your finger here, you can feel some air being pulled into that. If you decide to cap the bottom one off, now you got to figure out what works best for you here. What's going to happen is this: the water's going to rise, and you're going to see more water coming out the skimmer, and the water level drop. See the two different levels? That's okay. But if your pumps ever suck air, all you need to do is add more water. And with this, you're going to be slightly above the fill line, where this one's running right at the fill line. Adjust this skimmer so it's hitting this, because if you get any floaters, the minnows will come up and start to clog this. Then the water will not have a place to go if you're using skimmer only. This will help flush some of those dead baits off, and you can just skim them off. But again, you may decide you can use both. I've learned with minnows, when you buy minnows, you never know what you're going to get. So you'll get some that's going to be stuck down below, and some that may come up to the top. You may decide to run both bags, lower and upper. Then you have to determine that's going to work best for the baits that you're buying. This is your 12-volt LED. I'll send you with alligator clips. So if you do want to have light, you can connect that to a small battery. We're getting ready to box these up, headed your way, UPS. As always, if you have any questions, give us a call. Till then, we hope you have an extreme day.